Welcome back to Lesson 3. We've already covered Lesson 1 of Divine Flow, which is visualizing, setting a plan, and being grateful. We covered Lesson 2, which is all about removing the roadblocks. And now, this is my favorite. Today, we're going to be talking about Lesson 3, and that is discovering the signs that divine flow is working. So what I absolutely love is that when you invite in divine flow, when you're in divine flow, and being in divine flow means that you're already starting to attract the goodness into your life. You're starting to attract opportunities. You're starting to attract the right people. You're starting to attract all kinds and positive and great energy because that's what you're emitting. And when you're in divine flow, amazing things start to happen. The universe and your loved ones and your angels start to send you signs. They want to let you know, yes, we're listening to you. Yes, we're here. We know that you've been working hard and we're here helping you. You know, what's so amazing is that when you go and you send a request off to the universe, when you're in divine flow, when you set up roadmaps, when you talk about the things that you want within your life, the universe goes to work and starts making those things happen for you. And what's equally amazing is that once those things start to happen, or once those things are happening behind the scenes, your loved ones want to send you signs to let you know that it's actually taking place. So what's so amazing is that they have their own language in heaven, and that is through signs. Signs are the number one way that your loved ones, your angels, and your spirit guides use to communicate with you and let you know that they're there and close by. The signs can be anything, and I'm sure that if divine flow is working for you, that you've already started to see signs in repeating numbers. You may keep seeing 1111 coming on the clock. You may keep seeing that all of a sudden, different times start repeating or different numbers start appearing no matter where you go. That's how you know that you're in divine flow. But what's so amazing is that divine flow, remember, isn't you working alone. Divine flow is about you working with the universe. It's about both of you working together to achieve your dreams and to stay fulfilled on your life path. So what's so amazing is that during this time when you're in divine flow, some of the signs that you'll see is that your loved ones will send you signs to keep you on track. For example, if you want to go and start your own company, all of a sudden, now that you're in divine flow, you might be driving and seeing all of these different billboards about starting your own company, hiring employees, how to build a business, about marketing. And what's so amazing is that you might even start to realize people that are living your dream or living your life or the life that you want that you would have never been able to think about before or that you've never noticed before. For example, let's say that one of the things that you want to attract into your life is a loving, beautiful soulmate. Let's say that that's what you put out to the universe. That's really what you want. You want a second chance at love. You want someone in your life. Well, all of a sudden, what you might start to realize is no matter where you go, you start seeing happy couples. You could be at the mall and you see a happy couple on a bench just holding hands or gazing at one another. You could be flipping through the channels and all of a sudden all you're getting is romance movies, and it makes you stop and look and listen. And what divine flow does is divine flow actually goes and shifts your consciousness, and it shifts your thought pattern, where the things that went unnoticed before, you're all of a sudden starting to notice. It's the universe's way of waking you up and saying, hey, you can have this too. This is for you. So if you see somebody and you're saying, oh, I wish that could be me. Oh my God, I wish that was happening in my life. I wish I had that type of relationship. I wish I had that type of job. I wish I had that type of luck. I wish I had that type of relationship with my family. Know that those things are happening, not to make you jealous. Those things are happening because it's the universe's way of showing you what you can have and to keep you working towards it. What's so amazing is that your loved ones in heaven are like your cheerleaders. They're saying, keep going, keep going, keep going. And the other day, I saw this image that really got my eye. And I feel like I was meant to share this with you. That's why I'm bringing it up, because it was an image of a miner, and he was going through a tunnel, and he was this close to striking gold. And right when he was about to strike that gold, he only needed to go through the dirt just a little bit more. He turned around, he gave up, and he walked away. And he was literally this close to striking that goal, but he didn't know it. So when you looked at the picture, you could see, oh my God, he was right there. I can't believe he gave up. It's the same thing with you, where you're closer to your dreams than you could ever imagine. And the reason why heaven gets excited, the reason why your loved ones get excited is because they can see the future more clearly than we can even see yesterday. They know the things that you're capable of. They know the things that you can achieve. They know the things that you can do to make positivity happen within your life. And sometimes we get our own dreams wrong. Sometimes we look at things and we say, oh my God, I really, really, really want this. I really want, to work for myself. I really want to do this job. And then we get into it and then we realize, maybe that's not for me. And what I want you to know about divine flow is that divine flow is always working with you. It's changing with the times just as you are. So don't get nervous. Don't get nervous if, things start to happen within your life, but then you have to change your own divine flow. That's okay too. Remember that you are meant to learn life lessons along the way. So for example, if you put out your divine flow that you want to attract in your soulmate, and all of a sudden you go and you start meeting this person, and this guy or this woman is really great to you and they're wonderful and you feel as though that this person's the one, but then all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, how am I going to have a relationship? I asked the universe for this, but I don't want to take away time from my kids. I don't want to take away time from my job. I don't want to take away time from, the projects that I'm working on. Well, guess what? You can change it. The best thing about divine flow is that the things that you put out to the universe will all come together in divine time. So even if you have to say no to a dream, a circumstance, or a person right now, I like to think of it this way. Divine flow writes your name on certain gifts, certain presents, if you will. Think of it like Christmas time, right? There's all of these presents that are underneath the tree that have your name written on them. But they're only meant for you. Those are your gifts. Those are gifts from the universe and from your loved ones, your angels, and your spirit guides, because they all work together for you. So let's say you leave a gift under a tree and you don't get to it. It's always there. You can always come back to it. And sometimes a relationship might not work out right in this moment because maybe you're so focused on money, work, and finances that you don't have time to push into a relationship at this moment. Divine flow has a way of bringing it back around to you. Divine flow is always trying for this all to work out for your highest and best good. They'll never give you something that you can't handle. And if it does come at a time when it's not meant for you, then it will just keep coming back around and coming back around and coming back around. And that's what's so amazing, is that you don't have to worry about making a mistake with this. So I want to just take a moment to talk about some of the signs that what you're doing is working. One, like I said, you can keep seeing repeating numbers, like 1111, your favorite number, your lucky number. Two, you're going to start to see that that thing that you want starts to appear everywhere you go. So for example, if you're looking for a relationship, you might start to see billboards on the highway that says looking for love. You might see all of these ads start to appear while you're on the computer about soulmates, about love, about finding true love. Or using another example, if you put out to the universe that you want to make more money, then all of a sudden you might notice that certain things, certain ideas start to come to you. You might see that there's a course that you can go through to become a realtor that you never thought about before. There might be a friend that came up to you that has a business adventure they want to invite you on. Or there might be something that's going on in their life, whether they own a company and they need a manager that's there and they present that opportunity to you. Divine flow is all about bringing opportunities to you, and the signs are all around you. Even if the signs don't work out right at that exact moment, it means that something greater is working behind it. What I want you to know is that sometimes we take the signs so literally that we might miss the signs. For example, I had a client who wanted love in the worst way. I taught her divine flow, and she called me up and she says, Matt, I am so upset because everywhere I go, I've been practicing divine flow, she says, and all I keep seeing are couples loving one another. She goes, and all I keep saying is that, I want that within my life. I really want that. And she goes, I can't help but to feel jealous. Why isn't the universe listening to me? Why isn't divine flow working for me? And I said to her, listen, it is. That's a sign. Did you notice these couples before divine flow? And she says, no, I was kept to myself. I never noticed couples. I never noticed love. She never paid attention to it. She didn't think that love was going to enter her life, so she blocked it out. Well, guess what? It was her opening up. So it's not about being jealous about what somebody has, because you can have that same thing just in a different way. But it's about you trusting. When you start to see these signs, when you start to see these things appearing, it's about you going and trusting the road that heaven is leading you on. Where so many people make a mistake is that they think this one thing. They think, if I can't see how to get to that goal or how to get to that place, then I can't see it happening. And that's the opposite of what divine flow is. What's so amazing is that you don't have to know how to get there. You don't have to know how to find your soulmate. You don't have to know how to find happiness in your life. You don't have to know how to find your dream job or how to get into your dream job or how to get to your own company. All you have to know is that you want it, that you trust heaven, and that you trust in the universe, and it will be delivered for you. So I want you to try one exercise. I just want you to talk to your loved ones, talk to the universe, let them know that you've been working really hard, and ask them to send you signs that you're on the right path, and they will lead you to the perfect destination. I hope that this helped you, and I hope that this starts flowing in your life and helping you to achieve the goals that you never thought were imaginable. Until next time, I'll see you later.